You're terrible.
Forceful.
Oh my god.
Force dildos.
And we're back for Empire of the Lost next
Ruby dildos.
week 19, because I can say it perfectly. So, as we jump into here, Fayana, you hear this harsh, commanding voice move through your body. Its vibrations seem to echo a visible sound that only you can hear. Everyone else seems to be just staring at you with anticipation, waiting to see if you were successful or not. But you stand there, hair on end, frozen, unsure what to do in front of this frightening presence that seems to be vibrating through your frame. Tsog! Answer!
I'm gonna pull it away from me so that I can turn to Akiyama and I'm gonna say,
Whisper.
they're asking for... what? Yeah, I'm whispering. They're asking for Tsog. What the fuck do I say?
I don't know.
What do I do?
Don't answer.
Don't say anything. We need to go now.
Alright. What do I... Okay.
Put it on the floor. And just leave.
Astron goes to pick it up.
Yeah, I'll put it on the floor. I'll listen to Akiyama for once.
Yay.
As you're listening to Akiyama and you put it down, still the vibrations move through you.
Oh no.
So,
Oh.
who is this little one?
Oh no!
Christmas
That's it, boys. Start rolling those characters. We fucked.
While Astron's picking it up, looking at it, putting it back in his pack.
Ah.
As you do so, Fayana, describe what you're doing. How you look, Fayana, as you hear the voice still permeating through you, even though you have no contact with the heart.
She's frightened. She just, all of her fur is just standing on end, and her eyes are wide, and she's just, her eyes are darting around, just scared.
Didn't
I can, go ahead.
fix it.
I can still hear them.
Oh, that's
Yes,
interesting. As I put it in my
you do
pack.
still hear me.
Say you're like
Who are you?
say you're like some just random slave and they just left us lying around.
I will find you.
You're a slave. You're a slave. Say
I will
it.
take you.
Say that you're a slave or something.
I'm just a slave. I found this orb. I was just curious as to what it did.
Roll a deception.
Bluff.
Bluff.
Bluffy bluff bluff bluff.
God damn
Oh,
it.
this is gonna be great.
So they're stupid.
Oh
Wow, you have
Have
10
to have
ranks in
conf-
bluff.
Oh, you have 10. Never mind. All right.
no! I
You
do
gotta
have
do it
ranks
with
in
confidence.
Shut me up.
I put ranks and stuff. Come on, give me
Yeah.
some credit.
Not good enough.
I know it's still terrible. Ow.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
From the
Fail.
inside of your ears, you feel this ever-present, deep vibrating that turns to a high-pitched squeal.
No.
I need you to roll a Constitution check.
Fuck. God
Ooh.
damn it. What's my con? Oh, okay.
It's not much, isn't it? It's like
Beca- yeah, because of the updates, I actually got some con. They were good.
sorry.
Alright, so you're able to stand your ground, but it hurts as you just like try to bring your hands up to your ears to cover them to give you some type of like alleviate. Screw that
Can I
word.
try again?
Just
No.
be simple, Ash.
You try to
Ash, stop having stroke.
alleviation. Oh, I was about to say it. You jerk.
Get fucked.
As you put your hands to your ears in some kind of way to block out this noise, but it seems to do no good as you hear the voice speak up again. Nice lie.
Oh no.
Who are you?
Did he buy it, Fiona?
Where is Tisog?
I'm just gonna shake my head.
Okay, I'm gonna take out the orb and I'm gonna try to spike it.
Roll a strength check.
Okay.
Hand it to me, buddy. I can do it.
Oh wait, I can do this. I can do this.
That will really be the best idea.
Uh-huh.
I can do this.
As it hits the ground, an emission of force seems to go around the orb as the floor in a small circle, perfectly of the orb, gets pushed out as it falls through.
Through the floor?
Through the floor.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh. Okay.
What?
We're
I'm
up.
sorry?
We're up above in a wooden thing, and I just spiked it through the floor. It's gonna fall where the training ground is. Okay, Astron looks at that. Looks up at everyone. I think we need to go.
Yeah.
Yes, please, let's leave now.
Can I still hear him?
I will find you, and I will take every single... As his voice seems to vanish.
He's gone.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go before someone
Player to
asks.
player, we're taking the butcher, right?
No.
What? No.
Yeah, we
All
are.
right.
Why?
Yeah, I like.
Because
I'm Ogreth.
Oh, right. Philip, you weren't here when Ogreth said he was going to imprison her for eternity.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the point of that? Too many resources. Let's just kill her and let me eat her soul so I can get some information.
Not killing anyone.
I'm going to drag her out of the cage by her gag and pick up my axe.
You understand? Pulling her by the gag is a bad idea.
By, like, the back of it?
Still a bad idea.
well, she tied the knot. She knows what it can do.
It's true.
I
You
rolled
know
a
nothing of knots.
Oh.
Literally nothing.
Yeah, remind me what your role was again when you guys tried to tie tents together?
Listen.
I'm sorry why I assumed something about Astron and make an entire argument based on no skill roll whatsoever. I'm allowed to do it too.
Touche.
I'm allowed to ignore you, which I do.
Oh.
Touche.
We're leaving now?
Well, touche. Yeah, as Astron's just bobbing up and down in the lift. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
It's not a lift, it's stairs.
Yes.
So as you guys begin to walk across the bridge, moving down to survey the area, you just see many sets of eyes just watching as you guys are leaving out.
Yep. 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 Yep.
All the training seemed to have stopped.
Yeah.
Giants seem to be looking in some confusion, some, like, bewilderment, others with apprehension, and a few with sneers. As you make your way across the bridge and slowly start making it down the staircase,
Okay, so do they still
We
think
are
that some of us are
literally fucked.
facilitators?
Yeah, it doesn't exactly look good.
Yeah, but like maybe they think they were just like facilitators, and that's just the way that they look at facilitators, just as on the reg.
No, I think we're properly fucked. Osiris says.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. To be fair, I was trying to alleviate a certain failure of their wants and woes. By the way, has it ended yet? As I look over to Fiona.
Yeah,
she said it was gone.
it's gone.
When
Okay, good. As I kind of pat her on the head.
Just keep walking, act like you belong.
Right.
that's kind of been the plan since we showed up.
Yep. Don't mind us. We're doing good.
What did you do to facilitator? You
Oh
hear
my
one
God.
of the giants say. That seems to be near the staircase. This
We're
one
totally
being
gonna
around 30 feet tall.
Totally gonna get out.
We're
Which
fine.
facilitator?
Tsog and Defath.
I kind of got in the way.
You killed them.
I didn't kill anyone.
Oh my god.
I mean, he's not lying.
Not the fucking time.
As this giant turns to you all, its face stone cold as it turns back, looking away from you guys, to the 90 or so training,
Oh, we're
Plus-
fucked.
untraining, seemingly already trained giants in here.
We're so
okay.
Tsog is dead! As there's a resounding cheer that seems to go over the entire
Hey,
group.
oh my god.
Oh
How?
my god.
How?
Oh
How?
my gosh!
My fucking heart, dude.
How the fuck? He's just taking pity on us now.
To be fair, the
To be
facilitators are
fair, they
not
were
like-
established as being very unpopular.
Yeah.
Yes. True.
As there's a resounding cheer to the point that it's almost deafening, coming from the giants, young and old.
Suppose I can ditch this then. And I would drop my... Well,
It was already
to
dropped.
Shog's coat. Well, we double dropped it. Double dropped it.
As the giant turns back. Give us prisoner. We watch. As he points towards Osiris.
Oh no! You see, he's not actually. You see, he doesn't like facilitators either. He actually came in here to try and get his friend out. So he's a good facilitator. Plus, he's gonna.
No,
lead
he's not. He's not even
not a
really a
facilitator.
facilitator.
That. Yeah.
Master Run.
Yeah.
Sh-
I'm sorry.
There's no facilitators here.
Though I suspect they're coming.
If they come,
Probably.
they will not take us. Weak, puny smallings do not rule us. He turns back and just like pumps his fist in the air again after saying that. That seems to like rev up like the anger and like pride in the group of giants.
And that's great. None of us have any interest in that, so if it's alright with you...
You! He then like points down towards you, Akiyama, with like a quick movement.
Yes?
Hello?
Are honored here.
Alright.
Did we travel to it? We did travel to a different dimension. Never mind. We quite literally are. Yeah, okay.
Brothers! Train. The next facilitator that comes here does so at the cost of their life! As they all begin to get rowdy and start fighting each other and getting deeper into training, ignoring all protocol, taking slaves, eating them freely, and doing what they want now as they get ready to gear up to fight facilitators.
Jesus Christ.
Huh.
Raya kind of... It's like a half glare down at the butcher who
So,
she's basically dragging, not letting her walk. And almost grins.
So, Astra, looking at the carnage in our wake, so should we just stay down here and wait for a facilitator to come and jump them with 90 or so of these giants on our backs, or should we be going up there by ourselves?
Don't exactly have time for that. Remember, they've got their leader as well.
Fuck!
And by the sounds of what he can do, I doubt even this entire room would be able to do much, if anything, to him.
Someone else
Okay.
really could say,
Plus,
or-
they probably have more loyalty to him, and if he's all like, what? Facilitators are dead, we should rally to their cause. They're gonna be like, oh, okay, I guess so. And I don't think we can rally them against him in that sense, so yeah, I guess we should probably keep going up. Although, I'm looking to all the slaves being eaten. Hey, can one of you pass one of those over here?
No,
What?
Right.
we're moving. We're
Fine.
going forward.
Do we?
We're not even going to pay attention to that right now.
Why do we have to go forward?
We just discussed this.
Yes,
Their
but
leader is a big, scary, threatening person that will probably kill all of us.
Who's not here yet?
Exactly.
You don't know that.
He's not here yet, meaning we should make as much good use of the time that we have.
But didn't they say they were coming for Fiona?
Diana actually never said that yet.
Yeah, never said that. Nice work. Metagaming. God. Horrible.
That's-
But if they
That's-
know that one of theirs has been taken out, it seems logical that they want to find out why.
Well, that's what's been happening already anyway. I don't see why we're going to change now.
Hey, Fiona?
Yeah.
How good are you at diss tracks as he puts out the other orb? Just roast him.
Did not.
Just roast him. Come on.
What do you mean?
Roast
You
him
want
with
me
the
to-
orb.
No,
It's
You
so
want
bad
me to
idea.
try?
bad idea.
You want me to use that?
Yeah, just insult them.
Listen to him.
Insult
He
them?
is such an idiot.
You know how scary that was? He was threatening. He said that he's coming for me.
I mean, aren't we concerned about them being antagonized enough to come down here? Like, wouldn't it be better to have 90 of these guys on our backs?
Look, we're here to get that book. And
Are we?
also, yeah, I think getting the book
Still doing
a good
that?
idea.
I
I
look
think
into
that's
everyone.
still a good idea.
It's definitely our only plan B.
So
And
then,
we're
are,
also here to get rid of the facilitators, and if we can do both, then we definitely should.
Astron, I think you should just get rid of that thing. I don't think it's a good idea to have it.
nah, I'm gonna keep it.
Well, if we can't stay here, can we bring one of them with us?
Don't see
They
why
know their
not.
way around this place better than we do.
It'd make us garner a lot more attention, but
I think that cat's well out of the bag.
I don't know. I don't know what's exactly happening on the other floors.
I look to the giant horde. Hey, who wants to come with and get some facilitator
can't
blood
hear
on their
you.
hands? Okay.
They're too much having a smorgasbord of fighting, gore, eating living people, and more fighting.
Astron
You
looks to the giant that's right next to us. Hey, I tap him on the shin. Hey. 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 Hey.
Astron.
Hey.
I think that's a bad idea.
Hey.
I think they're more interested in just kind of rioting than they are actually doing something.
Excuse me. He waves.
We should
No attention
go.
at all. And it's around this time, while trying to garner this one's attention, you see a soft light emanating from the farthest rightest direction of the building, or this floor at least, which you see remnants of the similar giant hole as a pulse of energy and light just quickly shoots down. Afterwards,
Uh-oh.
A big spook.
Get that battle music going.
and afterwards, you just feel vibrations begin to, rock the entire floor itself.
What is that?
So can we actually get moving now? Yes or yes?
I mean, this could be one of the facilitators. Shouldn't we be trying to kill them?
Oh, I don't want to get involved in it.
What do you mean you don't want to get involved? You're involved.
Yeah, I think we are involved.
You're
I thought
already
that was-
involved.
I thought we were already on the thing that we were trying to get these guys. I thought that was the entire point.
It's more we just have to get rid of the leader, right?
We have to get rid of them in their entirety.
Well, we have to get rid of them as a kind of leadership structure. If we go to the leader, that should do it.
Should being the opposite of it. I'm not willing to risk all of our lives on should.
We're risking our lives anyway. And in fact, doing that plan that would require less risk.
Are we right by the lift, and we're right by the giant that operates the lift? Okay.
Right now, you're right below the staircase where things were at. And while standing over here, you start to notice pieces of the ceiling slowly starting to fall. And lines of dust emanating in the area while noticing this.
Huh.
Are they demolishing the entire floor?
If that happens, I think we're just going to all die.
Could be. Yeah.
Astron starts backing away towards where I think the staircase is, or not the staircase, whatever lift I need to go up.
And once again, that horrid noise seems to go over again as the noise of shifting rocks and everything on this floor seems to increase in volume as larger, heavier boulders start to careen from the ground, or from the ceiling, which at the same time, the horn continues to go off over and over again, each time accompanied by a pulse of light heading downwards to the catacombs of this tower.
Yeah, can we get moving then?
Run. It's time for running.
Yeah, we have to go.
It is so beyond time for running.
It's nice
Okay.
to finally agree.
Okay. Astron runs to the giant we were right next to, kicks him in the shin. You might want to come with us and go so we could.
No,
I'll
I'm ignoring
survive.
that
No,
giant.
no,
Fuck-
Astron, we're going
fuck
on our
that
own.
giant.
Well, I guess they don't want you to come, so bye.
They'll be fine. I mean, they seem fine.
I don't care about the giant at
Surprisingly enough, after looking at them and them slowly starting to realize everything that's going on, it first starts when one of their larger ones just is like, yeah, 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 and then just completely gets flattened by a large piece of rock.
Never mind, they're not fine.
Oh, okay.
As they start to notice this now, and at this point you guys are like halfway along the way from here to the lift, as another pulse of light goes off, but stops midway of the floor in between this one and the next, as it just hovers there in the center of the hole.
What's the butcher doing?
As you look at her,
tied
she seems to be giving off a grin as she's just getting jostled by everything.
Yep.
Run.
Let's go.
What are we doing?
Yeah, be booking it.
And as you guys
Going?
continue running, a large piece of stone falls from the ceiling. I need all of you to make an escape artist.
I failed.
What?
He's fucking doing escape artist instead of tumble now.
Hell yeah, bitch. I'm
Why did I
so
have to
good
do
at
escape
that.
What
artist?
escape artist?
Would I not have made it there beforehand? I'm the quickest.
No, because this was over 300 feet away.
One of the things I have points in. I'm so proud.
Yeah,
Large
I have
floor, and
one.
you guys were literally at the wall, outer wall.
What escape artist?
Yeah, I don't have
That's a
points.
2, Raya's a 1. Yama's a 9.
Do I need to make a check for still holding on to the butcher?
The butcher just makes it harder for you.
Alright. I don't really care what happens.
Better
There's
not
still-
listen to Akiyama. No, let's dawdle as much as fucking possible.
And
Thanks.
as you guys are walking, or not walking, actually running, from above you, you just hear as a large piece of rock falls down into shards and shatters that seem to be emitted from a dark-like explosion that crumbles down on the entire group. That's a 9. That's a negative. That's a 2. That's a 20. And that's a 30. So Rykor and Fayana, you're able to evade the shards with relative ease. Osiris actually takes the brunt of it from shielding General Ogre. But everyone else, you get pelted by all these sharp shards of rocks that get spewed out from the explosion.
Ow.
How pelted.
As it does 19 physical damage.
Physical?
Physical damage.
Let's play. What's my defense? The answer's 0.
Alright, okay. Alright, not too bad. Ow. Just pelted constantly. Where the hell's the lift?
As you look forward, it's still about less than 100 feet away. And as you get to this point in running,
I can do that
you
1-1
feel
move.
a shadow start to go over the rest of the group. As you, for a moment, just look over your shoulder to see what horror there is. As it's the first giant. His second head seems to be completely crushed in, and his first one seems to be bloodied and missing an eye. But it grits its teeth as it runs over you guys, using its body to shield you as you guys start running towards the lift.
Die.
Purposefully? Or just...
Purposefully.
I'm surprised. I thought they were going to turn on us at the moment. Like, they're actually threatened.
I feel that's so sweet.
Fayana, like
Everyone
like from a
died.
drop of a
That's
dime,
nice.
just like from toss of a coin, either she's blood cold, hard, kill the bitch even though she's
Yeah,
surrendering, or oh,
like-
giant so
she did, like,
sweet
burn.
shielding us.
That was
As you're warning, the sound of wood and glass shattering sounds off in the distance as the hanging portcullis of the building just crumples inwards and drops as just sends debris everywhere, killing like 10s to 30s of these giants that were unfortunate to make it here. And as you're making your way, you see other giants making the same attempt as the one following you just starts batting them away, throwing them side to side, making sure your guys' progression to here will be the ones that's first. I need you guys to make one more escape artist, though.
Ash, you already know I'm gonna fucking get a negative.
So, now that you let me finish, one more escape artist, but plus 25 from him shielding you guys.
Okay. Thank
Hey,
you.
boy.
Hey,
boy.
7. Sorry, 27, sorry. It was 25, right? Plus 25?
Yes.
Yeah, 27.
God damn, Ryan's just fucking. She wants to fail. Wants that failing.
I think we all automatically succeed though because of that bonus.
I don't know, do we?
Ryan's got debuff.
If I
Let's see.
succeeded with the
Raya succeeds by 1. So, yeah. As you guys go over there and finally make it to the lift, you watch as this now single-headed giant reaches up, rocks crashing and breaking his bones as he just like puts a hand on the lift gate and with its head just like knelt down. Kill them! Kill all up! As a rock just smashes his face inward as he just hangs there limp, lifeless, his hand still clutched on the handhold as the solid form of the pillar starts to rise up into the air as you watch the entire floor shift and turn, and slowly, as you're safe in this shaft, drop, completely smashing the 3rd floor.
Oh my god.
I said we should have got moving, and none of you listened.
Oh, how we were supposed to know that that was gonna happen? They could just destroy floors, that they're actually capable of doing that, for 1. That they're actually willing to do that, for 2. I mean, I just kind of assumed that they were
I
gonna...
don't know what they can do, which is why I was willing to get moving as soon as possible.
And as you guys are just like fumbling between yourselves on the floor, muffled laughter seems to just be coming from the butcher as you guys stand there in somewhat shock.
I don't know why you're laughing. We made it through there.
Can I knock her out? Ash.
You spend the fun time of just mounting her and then pummeling her face in until she is knocked out unconscious.
Oh, you beat me to it.
I just stand up again. Just get real tired of that bitch.
And now you have to drag her. Carry her.
Well,
I have 16 strength. I think I'll be fine.
Well, I mean,
I'm guessing
don't-
that as we were running, I had to fucking throw her over my shoulder anyway, so...
Oh yeah, she's not helping you guys at all.
Yeah. I mean, we don't need to carry her if I can just...
No,
No,
not doing that.
we need to make her suffer for her crimes, not
Oh,
give her the benefit of dying.
Oh, trust me when I say, where she's going, she's gonna be doing all the suffering that she needs to.
I'm gonna spend a bit of time getting rocks out of my body.
Do
Oh,
you guys think that was caused by the person I was talking to?
Possibly. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do you
I mean, this
think
entire
they-
tower is almost definitely magical. There's no way you could just build a tower this tall. It wouldn't be able to stand.
They said that they were coming after me. Do you think they did that to try to kill me?
You specifically?
I mean,
mean-
they don't
No,
know.
how
I don't
important do you
they-
think you are?
I don't know. He seemed really pissed off at me. He
No one's going
said
to
he.
kill you, Theon.
It's not your fault.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not personal.
Feel like it's fault.
It isn't.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Although I realize we haven't really talked too much, Fiona. How are you?
At the moment, not very good.
Oh, really? Why is that?
I wonder. With all
That's-
the death and destruction happening. I'm
Yeah,
surprised you're
person
still
murdered.
remaining cheerful. I'm sorry? Can you repeat that, Akiyama?
I was just reminding you about the person you murdered. That's all.
I didn't murder her. She was trying to kill us.
No, she surrendered, as previously discussed.
Again, we don't know if that was a trick or not. I was trying to protect
Raya
us.
sets a hand on Fannon's shoulder.
As things go quiet, you sit there and wait as you continue to ascend to the next floor. Though, the time spent on this one is significantly stripped down, as most of the time spent traveling was kind of cut in half from a floor being destroyed. So, the 30-minute trip is turned to more of a 21 as you slowly begin to ascend up to the next floor.
So we're on the 4th now. We're heading to the 4th.
You look up and you can see the visible light from the 4th floor.
I'm gonna grab the butcher again and throw her over my shoulder.
You seem to really hate that woman for some reason.
No shit.
Is there a reason why? I mean, like, you seem more angry at her
yeah.
than usual.
Yeah, you missed it, Philip. And then, for whatever reason, we never actually told you during the break. She was flaying people alive, basically, just cutting off bits of them.
Oh.
No, that's what she did in the past. And that's what we were told that she did in the past.
That's
Ooh.
what Rykor and Raya saw before going into the dark.
Hmm. Neat.
Yeah.
And we don't want to, return the favor. As I'm looking over at Akiyama's sword and back to her.
We're not doing that.
Okay. Come on, not even like a little bit of grind on those abs. Come on, look at those things. They're
No.
just asking for it.
Okay, listen. The general already said that she's staying alive. You can either accept it or get over it, Osiris says to you, nudging towards where the general is, who currently is on the ground, looking like he's resting after the trek up here.
Hey, Ogrith, what do you think?
He's the one that gave the sentence.
Wait, Shu.
Like I said, he's resting.
Oh, so he's not responsive? Okay, I go over to nudge him. Hey.
Oh,
Before you even get a
Hey.
chance, Osiris would stop you from even getting close.
Is he breathing as I look over to the body?
Christ. What is your deal?
Looking to him, yes.
What is your freaking deal?
He is
Is-
breathing?
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to make sure, just responsive, I mean, you were kind of weak before, just wanted to make sure everything's alright with you.
Do you not understand
like a-
how people rest? He's been through a lot. Back off.
Alright, I'm just saying he's a weak, tired man. Just wanted to make sure that you're constantly there to make sure that nothing bad happens to him.
You're just lucky I don't strike you down, Shiaton.
Oh, right. You should already know that, so I don't need this. I take off my hat and put it back in. It's getting hot under there.
How does she know? Did I miss
Because I
that?
sucked the soul.
Yeah, he literally sucked the soul out of the dead woman.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
made-
told us about it.
And made no attempts to hide the fact that he sucked his soul.
Yeah,
Yep.
I wasn't.
Right.
I was done with that.
Good job.
You're just not here anymore, so everything is fair game.
I suppose I don't want to be rude or anything, but is there any injuries he has apart from
No.
those
I
burns?
was able to cover most of him during that. Granted, he kind of shows where he's covered in rocks that like penetrated his clothing.
See, now if I didn't do this, we wouldn't have seen that. Now Mr. Akiyama Daddy-o can heal you.
Call me that.
How do you all stand him?
Most of the time, I just kind of don't listen to what he's saying. It just
I
kind
wonder.
of blurs into a big kind of buzzing noise.
Although I have very good points to say.
Somehow,
Anyway, that's...
I doubt it.
So we'll give
Oh.
Osiris a good old stabilize.
Well, since we're here, hey, Ogrith, how much do you know about the king?
He's
Isn't he
asleep.
Nice
Fuck.
work doing the listening.
Osiris, as I look to Osiris, how much do you know about the king?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Enough.
What do you want
Define
to know
enough.
about the king?
Enough to know that he needs to be stopped.
How are you gonna stop him?
Can you please get your demon before I kill him?
I'm gonna grab him and pull him away.
Okay, I
By
guess
the
you just
ear.
don't want. Okay, I guess you just don't want to know about the dragon soul, but fine.
What did you say?
Oh, did you hear that? As I look over to Raya, can you just
No.
Alright, fine, as he straightens up with her still hanging on his ear. Well, a certain king that we may both know, had a little vacation down in the, what's the term for that place that I come from? The Hells. And, just, decided to have a run about the place, maybe get a little hovel there, make a good vacation home, kill a dragon, eat its soul, a dragon that even all the demon lords of hell couldn't beat by themselves, and together. Something around those lines.
And you believe me to trust a demon?
You don't want to trust me, fine. But do you really want to go up against someone who has a dragon soul? Has
See,
the
that's-
power of one?
That's a hell of a claim.
It is, isn't it? It's almost like I was maybe not there, but probably heard it through the grapevine.
You get a sharp shiver down your spine, Akiyama, as Asteron just turns to look at you with that ever-present grin as you sense no lies in his words.
Okay. Alright. Fine. Suppose you're right about that one.
Thank you. See, I'm helpful. I look over to Osiris. You should probably tell your lord that as well.
Frankly, I don't think I want to know about that one. I'd rather if I could unlearn that information.
Too bad you already do it. It's all in your head now. Just squirming around in there.
As you guys are speaking,
I always hated politics.
from the outside of the wall of this column that you've somewhat familiar with your first attempt going through here, a shadow phases its way through the wall. And before anyone has a moment to react, it quickly moves and latches itself against Raya's face. As Raya,
Well, hey diddly ho there, neighbor.
you're trapped in a swimming sea of darkness that seems to be spotted with imprints of stars.
Yay!
I was wondering.
Is it the night cat? Is it the baby night cat?
After
Did
a
it
time,
think
you
it
guys
out?
see this cloud of shadow and starlight covering Raya's face. It begins to rescind into a singular form, its gaseous form seeming to resemble that of a winged cat with blue eyes.
What is that thing?
What is it with cats and latching onto Raya's face?
I'm letting go of Astron's ear, and I'm scratching the cat behind its ears.
Ah, thank goodness.
Nice to see you again.
It
Oh, little
moves
kitty.
against your hand, similar to that, like a lizard. And as Astron speaks to it, it just
My
crawls
friend is back.
into your shirt.
Ooh, Astron kind of looks to be doing this at your shirt.
Except I don't have a shirt anymore, it's a robe, but you know.
Yeah, kitty.
Yeah.
As Astron
Into
sucks.
your robes.
So that isn't dangerous, is it?
I thought we were rid of this creature.
This is why we can't have nice things.
I've been
God,
timing it. This thing has been traveling for days in the dark. Oh,
Cat!
oh my goodness.
This poor
No,
kitty.
But seriously, is this dangerous or not?
Not in the slightest.
Oh no, it's just a night cat. It's fine. It's actually brought some people back from the dead on occasion.
Yes, if I remember
Seriously?
correctly, the very
Yes.
limited interactions I've had with it. It's very useful.
We had a bigger one, but that one's gone.
Surprisingly enough, even without her expression changing much, Raya seems very pleased.
Can I see it?
Yeah, let's see it. Let's see it. Say that again. Sorry.
If you can get it out.
Astron slowly edges his head towards her robe.
Oh my god.
It's that awkward moment of, yeah, this is a tiger. You can pet it if you want. As you like reach out, as the tiger's just like looking at you, just looking and waiting for you to try it, you dirty little skinny boat.
Astron looks at it, looks at Raya, looks at it.
Raya, roll intimidate. Asteron, you can only resist with sense motive on this one.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
9. Good.
Ooh.
Yeah, you kind of second guess it as Raya just seems to have her like locked on you. It's like, try it. I dare you. Do it.
I mean, can I have a look at least before you scare it off?
Astron's just wiggling his fingers, not doing anything with them, but just looking at it. Almost like he's like air fondling what might be a breast, but you don't even know.
What?
I think I was trying to make
What
some
breast?
coaxing noises. Trying to garner his attention.
I mean, do you have any animal check to do that with?
I don't have any animal
Okay.
check.
Can
So,
I
yeah.
can I try and coax it out again?
Yeah, you can try.
I still have my knowledge magical animals.
Yes, I don't think I have any animal check.
Although it's fairly low since the night cat's been gone for so long.
Yeah, I don't. Am I allowed to roll pure charisma?
No.
Oh, damn.
On a regular
roll
animal, yes.
diplomacy?
This is not a regular animal.
All of them.
Where is it? Hang on. I found the number, but not the.
Am I allowed to roll diplomacy?
Oh, I think it's at the bottom. There it is.
So with your touch and coaxing, it doesn't actually take that much effort. As the night cat kind of follows along your sleeve, and its head just pops out at the top part of your palm.
I'm gonna scratch its ears again.
And it rubs happily against your touch.
Astron puts his face up to it.
I pull it up and away from him.
I never got to pet it before, and I saw it. It was cute, and I just wanted to pet
It's
it.
Very fond of people.
Am I allowed to pet it?
Let's pet.
Fiona will walk up and ask.
I'm gonna lower very slowly my hand near Akiyama. Still
Diplomacy.
scratching.
Yeah, roll diplomacy, Akiyama.
I'm gonna diplomatize the best. I rolled an 8. That's pretty decent.
It doesn't seem to look hostile, though as Akiyama reaches towards it, you feel it's digging its claws into your arm, but it doesn't move away.
Can I do it? Can I?
Yeah, I'd pet it. Is it soft and or fluffy?
It's like your hand is rolling in a field of lavender.
Yeah, boy. You know what? While I'm looking at it, I want to throw a knowledge arcana on that.
Prior knowledge of what I gave to Nightcat before in first couple of episodes of Empire of the Lost. Next.
Okay, cool.
Shameless plug.
Fiona wants to try to pet it.
That's pretty cool.
As everybody is busy trying to pet Raya's pussy, you start to realize the floor is getting closer to the top at this point.
Hey, look! Just be glad we're not trying to pound her salmon.
What?
Riker,
That's
what
saying, isn't it?
with that?
Riker is
Stop
just busy
while you're
messing around
behind.
with his rod that he got from Asteron.
Yep.
It always turns into a porno.
It's a fucking porno.
Astron's just like, can I try? Can I pet it, please? Can I? Astron reaches his hand off to the night cat. Can I try to pet it?
Kills you.
Weird question, but does the night cat seem to want attention from Asteron?
No.
No.
What about me? Fiona wants to try to pet it.
Roll a diplomacy, Fiona.
Okay. I'm a fellow cat.
Wow. Wow. That's
Were you
like,
just racist to yourself?
yeah, that was like pretty self-deprecating.
The night cat seems to hiss something that sounds more like harmonizing noise, and then retreats back into Raya's sleeve when you try to reach for it, Fiona.
Aww.
Murray just shrugs a bit.
You scared it off, Theon. I wanted to pet it.
It didn't want you to pet it.
It wanted me to pet it.
Also, I think I have a picture for this. Where is it?
Mhm.
Bestiary?
Yeah, you had a picture.
Once
for
upon a
that cat.
time, there was a picture,
There was a picture. I remember
Yeah.
it.
and it was adorable.
It's not the bestiary. Is it in?
It's probably in the
non-player?
dark. It's probably in the dark.
No.
It's under pets.
Yeah, I said that. It's under pets.
Yeah, he's back.
It's called Nameless.
Look at my fluffy baby.
I got to pet it,
Look how
and no
pretty.
one else did.
Did you at least name it? Do you have a name for it?
No.
Okay, let me see.
No.
Let's see. Let's
No.
see.
Oh, you got the. You can give that the name of
Pussy Train.
It's a terrible name.
I'm ignoring Asteron.
Is there any like good names you could do? Any names
The
you
Push
like?
Factory.
It's around this
Completely
time
ignoring him.
that Rykor is just like, guys, as you get to the 4th floor, the lift stops with a hard jerk as Rykor, you gesture to this room that's completely filled with these large tubes that seems to be completely to the brim filled with this iridescent green liquid. And on the inside, floating, are giants.
This, if I'm not mistaken,
Totally not a genetics lab.
the place where they force growth upon these creatures.
Interesting. Asteron starts making
Not sure
his
what else
way
it could be.
out
Wait,
to the
hang
lift,
on,
looking at
hang
everything.
on, I have this
Ooh.
down.
Huh.
I think the best idea is just to run through this floor as quickly as possible and don't look at anything.
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna roll a knowledge souls to see
Oh,
what
it's way back here.
what would go into the
Yep, 4th is force growth.
like considering forced growth, how that would be upon the soul.
Yeah, trying to figure out what force growth
Giants?
will
What's
do
that?
on a spirit. Yeah, you have no clue. Like, so far that you've encountered them, they seem very, like, almost adolescent. So, I suppose it'd be an adolescent soul.
Mm. Do I see any like notes or anything strewn about? Any desks or?
No, you do not. You see hallways that are large enough for these giants to pass through, though at immediate glance, you see no one there.
Don't see anyone here. I guess we can go through.
Run through here as quickly as we can.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm looking for the next pillar.
As you try to locate the next pillar, it's obscured by these towering tubes that obscure complete sight. It's almost like walking through a labyrinth of test tubes, all of them filled to the brim with this green liquid, and each one of them housing their own separate giant.
Are they pillars or are they like up against walls?
They're kind of resting against a base and tilted sideways.
So like, are they,
Diagonal, yeah.
so they're like this, and there's like a base, but there's no wall. It's just that.
Right.
Okay, I see
And
what you're
there's
saying.
lines and lines and lines and lines of these things.
Whew. It's interesting. I wonder if I go up to one of the tubes. Is there anything like? Is it just the tube? There's nothing like any clipboards or something for like names or numbers.
Roll a search.
Yeah, 25.
You don't see anything immediate, though. After looking over and over, you start to see something similar. Not on the outside itself, but on each of their toes there seems to be a metal plate which starts off at 0711 and then continues on in numerical order.
So they...
Do you
They've
care
got
to
many
mention
of
this
these.
at all?
They've got a lot of these. I see 711, 700. That's a big number. Don't you guys think so? Like, I wonder, like, are any of these
What
guys...
are you mumbling about now?
Something to myself. Don't worry about it, Ryan. Pet your pussy. Come on.
What did we talk about?
Talk about information.
Nothing is
yeah.
not important.
Uh-huh. 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 Okay. Yeah, they're all just numbered. That's it. So look over to Raya, smiling, and then going back. So where else is everything else? Anyone know where the thing is?